G'day guys, Greg here. Well, I'm still on my search for the best fish and chips, and today it's brought me to Nerang. Well, I think it's Nerang, but I've come to Pelican Pete's. Now, Pelican Pete's has been here for 22 years, so he must know what he's doing, but I'm gonna go in, try their fish and chips. In fact, you know what, today, because everyone keeps saying, Greg, you should try the Flake, I'm gonna go and try their Flake and suss out what Flake's like and give it a taste test, and well, we'll see what it's like. I think it's got a 4.5 star rating as well, so it's pretty good. And then I'll give my own star rating afterwards. Rightio, well, let's go and check out Pelican Pete's. Alright, well, my Flake and chips has arrived. Check it out! Here we go, the Flake and chips. Doesn't it look nice? And these chips, don't they look great? The battering on this fish looks really nice too. But how about we try some of these chips? Now, these are just the normal chips, but they do like handmade, hand-cut chips in there, which I'm sure would be pretty tasty. But let's try this. I got chicken salt on them, so let's give one a go. Well, beautiful and crunchy. Just the crunch on this is really nice, and they're really soft in the middle. Yeah, they're pretty good. Let's try out what this batter's like. It looks nice. And it came with some tartare sauce too. But it looks really nice and light and fluffy and airy. Yum. Oh wow. This is light as air. It's so crispy. It's so like light and fluffy and really just nice tasting. Good stuff. But today I've got the Flake. Let's look at what the Flake fish looks like. Now, this whole fish and chips cost like $12, and with the Flake they measure it by weight. So this piece of Flake was about an $8 piece. Now, Flake, for those who don't know, is a gummy shark. And it's a very common shark, actually. I mean, I think the female sharks produce about 50 litre per breed. So they're plentiful in the ocean, the old gummy shark. But the gummy shark that they had was really fresh. And you can just see it here. It's pretty nice. What am I doing calling it a gummy shark? It's Flake. It's Flake. So it's interesting. It's sort of got like a tuna, canned tuna sort of texture. Now, I used to get Flake as a kid all the time at the local fish and chip shop, and I don't think I had it since then. Oh yeah, that's nice. It has got that canned tuna texture, but it's just got this just nice sort of mild fish taste, and I mean the flavour of it is really nice, and the texture, it's a little bit chewier, a little bit denser, but it's nice. Let's try some all together. Oh, that battering is so crispy, and the Flake inside is really juicy. The combination together is really good. Oh, mate. Now, this came with 2 bits of lemon, so let's do the lemon test. Yes, looking good. Looking nice and juicy there. Put some on some chips too. And I'll have to try it with some tartare as well. How about I'll put some tartare on this piece over here. And I'll see what it's like. Let's try the lemon first. It just adds that lemony flavour, that extra bit of juiciness to it. And with the tartare, it actually tasted okay. Although it doesn't need it. It doesn't need the lemon and it doesn't need the tartare. Do these chips need the tartare? I just don't seem to be a big fan of tartare on fish and chips for some reason. But the lemon on the chips doesn't need anything. That flake with the batter is really nice. The chips, they're not the best chips I've had, but look at the size of them. As big as my head. They're as big as the frowns in my forehead. So like I said, it's got a 4.5 star rating. What star rating would I give it? Well, the battering on this fish is really nice. It is so tasty, it tastes so good. The piece of fish was so nice, it was really juicy and delightful. I think the only thing letting this meal down is probably the chips. They probably could be better. But for 12 bucks, I'm getting a really nice feed. And for that reason, I'll give this a 4.6 star rating out of 5. I reckon it's really nice. This flake was so fresh and so delicious, and the battering is really good. The meal size as well is really good, and I'm really enjoying it. So what's my recommendation? Well, mate, I tell you what, if you're ever around and you see the little man in his car sitting on the roof at the pit stop, whip on into Pelican Pete's and give his flake and chips a go. Make sure you get it battered, because I tell you what, his batter's pretty nice and the serving size is good, and well, the fish inside is so juicy and fresh and nice as well. I'm sure you'll like it. Now, they don't just have flake, of course. They do have all these other packs and all these other bits of food and fish, and they've got a $9 daily special, which was hokey. Their menu's not massive, but what they do have is pretty much what everyone would want anyway. To me, it really just looked like a dedicated fish and chip shop, which is what we want to see. And if you do head into Pelican Pete's, tell them Greg sent you. I'm pretty sure they might even have a clue. Anyway, thanks for watching this week's fish and chips review. I wonder where I'll be going for next week's fish and chip review. I guess we'll have to wait and find out. I'll see you then.
Oh yeah, this is Greg's Kitchen, where the review